Hello! It's Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025. Welcome along to the channel, The Fifth Guardian. I'm your host, Tony Hunt, where today I'll be player of games. Almost forgot my lines there. But as always, it's not my story. It's not your story. Today's story is competing in the flashback event Path of Defiance within Real Racing 3 13.5, and this is part 2 of that mini series as we attempt to complete stages 7 and 8. Already got a few comments in the chat. Let's take a look. Massiage Gamer says hello and welcome. Hello and welcome to you. And Ozil is back, says, yo, how are you doing? I am doing very well, sir. I hope you are too. And also puts, today you will complete yesterday's remaining 2 stages right. And what after that? Then I go to sleep, as you should. And Pixel Pursuit enters the chat as well and says hello, welcome back, good to see you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Massey Edge Gamer says AWD attack has been unlocked today. Oh, the progress on the game. Well done indeed. Right, so yeah, Path of Defiance, 6 stages completed yesterday. We're on to stage 7. Now, technically speaking, stages 7 and 8 will probably be 5 goals each. And bearing in mind, probably stage 8 is around Le Mans. It's probably going to be a bit of a long one. So, let's see how we get on. Right, goal 1 of 5, stage 7, nicknamed MAZDA 787 1990. The sun's yet to warm up the track, so why don't you do a few laps to get some warmth into those tyres? Maintain your position behind Ahmed's Jag, but ahead of Michael's Porsche. Okay, 1 lap around Mount Panorama. Not sure this car is the best for that type of track. Maintain your position. Like it says warm up your tyres, but I'm not seeing a percentage for the tyres, so it just must be stay in position, don't let Michael overtake you. So, fingers crossed, a nice easy one. However, we have got the hill to do, going down it. So I hope the Porsche isn't too fast, otherwise I could be in trouble. Likewise, I hope the Jaguar isn't too slow. Oh no, Michael, no! Ooh, so close there. Oh, and Michael's lost his position. Well, that's Michael's own fault. There we go. Massey Edge Gamer says the AWD attack is the Hyundai i30 Rally. Oh, I remember that being fun. I enjoyed that one. And Ozil says 1 yard away from defeat. Well, 1 yard is 3 feet and a bit. Or is it 3 feet? I think it is 3 feet. 36 inches. Plenty of space. Goal 1 completed. Okay, one of the things that makes the 787 and the 787B so incredible is that they're the last, I best be careful how I say this, Wankel rotary powered racing cars to compete at Le Mans. Maybe I should say Wankel rather than the rude word. So, goal 2 of 5. Show these more traditional Le Mans prototypes what a rotary engine can do by winning this race with an average speed of 134.2 miles per hour. Careful not to go off track, the Aussie just wreaks havoc with old classics. Aaron C. John enters the chat on the YouTube side and says hello. Hello back, Aaron C. John. Welcome along. Good to see you. All right. Two laps. No going off track. Win. Okay, so this is another track I like to be on the outside of the first corner when in sort of competition mode, because everybody sneaks into the inside. Normally I can could have got to second there, never mind. Second we've got Alright, into first. Just got to do the miles per hour. 134. Ooh. Got to go some. Got a bit to do. Come on. $133, so we're not too far away there. Bit of a skid though, bit of a skid. I do remember this from before. I remember this being quite tough. Okay, foot down, finger down, sorry. Need to be well over 134 because the first thing we're going to have to do is brake. Alright, there we go. Keep it up. There we go, easy, easy. Woo. Aaron C. John says this car is one of the loudest cars ever. Yes, in fairness, they have captured the noise of the rotary engine there. Pretty good. Although I do think it sounds like a 1970s F1 car. Massey Edge Gamer says 134.2 miles per hour without going off the track. Be careful. I did all right there. I think I did all right. Quite happy with that. Now, the other thing I've got to be careful of is durability, because I haven't got any automatic servicing. So once this runs out, don't service the car. We're going to do a VP reward. And the question is, do we do a 1 hour or a 2 hour? And that, my friends, is the question. And I don't have an answer. Right, so goal 3, Mazda and Jaguar changed a heap, but the 84 962C was still competitive in 1990, placing 3rd and 4th, as well as 8th to 16th. Place 3rd or 4th without going off track for more than 1 second. It's a 1 lap wonder. 3rd or 4th. Oh, I'm in the Porsche. Oh, it's a good job I serviced the Porsche then, isn't it, eh? Good job I serviced it. It's almost like new. Which, again, if I'd have done my research, I would have done. But I didn't. I just thought, you know what, they need servicing, let's get them serviced. That could have been a disaster. There we go, 4th. Now it says 3rd or 4th, so we're going to go for 4th. So now we hold our position. Still in 4th, holding on. Ooh. Hold on to 4th here. It's a bit tight. There we go. Nice and easy. There we go. Boom. Melvin Lee enters the chat. Remember yesterday he had no money? I bought the iPad A16. Well done. I guess that's what it's called. Where is it India you are? Very good. Well done. There you go. Right decision, I'm sure. I guess you're playing and winning again. Ozil says, it will take more than an hour as you will be reading the chat as well. And Ozil laughs at that. Yes, very good. Oh, he laughs at Melvin buying the iPad. Yes, that too. Massey Edge Gamer says, the Jag is fast too. Yeah, the Jag's good. The Jag is good. But the Porsche, that was fun. And I did service the Jag as well, just in case, because I can't help but think that'll be next. Sadly, both 787s suffered mechanical problems in 1990 and failed to finish at Le Mans, with the only Mazda finishing being the 767B. Running continuously for 24 hours is no easy feat. Indeed, tell me about it. I can't do that. Right, goal 4. In the spirit of endurance racing, let this race be 24 hours long. Please don't be that. Please, please. Simulate the fuel conservation by winning this race without running out of fuel whilst hitting a top speed of 184 miles per hour 3 times. And I have to do that in 2 laps. Okie dokie. Right, and I've got 9 units of fuel, so that's 4.5 per lap. Let's see how we do. Oh, I don't like how quickly that counts down as well. There we go. Now I'm going to have to do, I think, some lifting and coasting here. Let lift and coast begin. Hey, hey, hey! We'll have none of that. Right. James Charlotte's getting knocked off the track now. Hey, we'll have none of that, pal. None of that. Now I've got a problem because look at me. And win. Ugh. How am I going to win when they're all a bunch of cheats? There you go. I enjoyed that so much. That was such good fun. Right, so I am a little bit under, but it should be alright. We should be alright. That's not good. There's a real possibility of running out of petrol here. Or fuel, should I say. Oh, stop it. There you go. Oh, do you know what? They're proper meanies, aren't they? They're proper aggressive. Turned up to 12, not 11, 12. I'm getting this. I'm not happy with Percy either. I'm going to run out of fuel, and I'm not in first. That's how you do it. That were tough. They were very aggressive in that race. Okay. Massey Edge Gamer says, oh no, it's okay, we got there. Aaron C. John says, I'm planning to start the Emira GT4 series today. Best of luck. It took you 4 days to complete, right? Yes. So the reason being is as soon as I hit 250,000 $M for the day, I stopped racing motorsport. So that's why it took me 4 days. But you are correct. Ozil says, how I am going to win when they are all cheats. proceeds to Max Verstappen someone in the wall for 51 grams. Yeah. They were very aggressive there, very aggressive. And it's not cheating, it's allowed, because I haven't got a penalty. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I do now need to apply some servicing. Now, the question is, do I do an hour, or do I do 2 hours? I'm not sure. Now, I have got a couple of servicing. So I think I've got one in the previous round. So I think I'm going to do a 1 hour, and if I need to apply another hour, I'll do that after this is run out. So tap to claim free and instant servicing on all cars for 1 hour. There we go, it's applied. Let's now go in and set the fastest lap. Service the car as it's free and it's instant. 3 laps around Mount Panorama. I already feel like I've made a mistake, only doing an hour. Set the fastest lap without going off track for more than 1 second. Okay. At least there's no lift and coasting today. Right, that's second already. And I'll tell you what, that's first. I can feel first. There we go. And we've got this in the bag already. Pixel Pursuit says that was crazy. It was, and I got very lucky because I had run out of fuel. Oh look how fast Michael is. Alright, building up a bit of a gap. I'll tell you what, Michael's not far behind me. So that is a 143 and he's done a 145. Let's see if I can do any better. Let's see if we can build on what we've got. Can we get it into the 142s? We can do a lot better than that, into the 137s. Michael's only on the 140s. All right. Well in the lead. A 1:36. There we go. Goal 5 of stage 7 completed. Right. Aaron C. John says, got into Group E in the second attempt with the loaner car. It's a very grippy car. I like it. The Lamborghini. Well done. Aloe says, oh, welcome along, Aloe. Ooh. Right, okay, so there we go. That is a bit of a result there. 3 lap special, fastest lap set. Goal 5 completed. 1000 VP reward, but no VP reward earned. Right, despite increases in performance, the 787's predecessor, the 767B, won out on reliability. This lesson would go on to lead Mazda to victory in 1991, where the 787B hit the track. Aloe says, I missed your live stream yesterday due to work. No problem. It is up. You can watch it back. It's all good fun either way, just not live. Norm's absolutely correct. And for the final day in our Mazda tour, we'll be going back to Le Mans to reenact the famous 1991 Le Mans win for the Society blah 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 showcase. Oh, I forgot to read that one out. Sorry. Right, so stage 8, Mazda 787B, 1991. Eric will be so happy, but I'm getting ahead of myself. On this track in 1991, the Mazda 767B won. This made it the first Japanese car and the first rotary engine to win this iconic race. 1991 was supposed to be the first year of the World Sports Car Championship, ran to new 3.5 litre rules. However, they lacked the numbers, so they filled the grid with the older Group C cars. Okay, so stage 8 is indeed 5 goals. Virtual Medical Dr. Iyaka enters the chat on the YouTube side and says, hello, Mr. Tony. Hello back. Okay, so the number 55 787B was told to drive as if it were a short sprint race to show their reliability and their fuel economy. Show us how good the Mazda is at conserving fuel on Le Mans by winning this event without going off track for more than 2 seconds. Free Le Mans laps. Oh, it's just too much. Oh. And I've got fuel, so 25. Ooh. Right, we'll just see what we can do. I bet these are aggressive again. Oh, they're going to be. Doesn't say anything about knocking them off the track, though. Haha. So I guess I've got 8 units of fuel per lap. 8.33 just about. So 16.66 hopefully by the end of this lap. Okay, 200 yards ahead. I've just got to get me fuel consumption right now. How much lifting and coasting can I do? Alright. And the moment well within target, I'd say. See if we can keep it up. Went off track there. Ooh. I'd say I got that lap about spot on in terms of fuel consumption. So I need to have 8.33 units left at the end of this lap. Anyone bored yet with it being Le Mans? I bet you are. Let's see if we can keep this up. Still ahead of Michael. Let's go through. There we go. Oh, a little bit hard on the brakes there. Still quite a bit ahead of Michael though. Well, needed to be at 8.33 and I'm at 9.51 at the moment. So I've got a bit of fuel in reserve. Final lap. Still in the lead, holding my own, making the difference. Last part of the third lap, well ahead of Michael in second place. Oh, there we go, here we go, round. Two units of fuel left and we are right at the end of the third lap, 300 yards ahead of second place. Completed. Phantom 420 enters the chat and says hello back. Sure, I've not seen you in a while. Welcome along. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Car needs servicing. It is free and it is instant. 42 minutes into the stream, goal 1 in stage 8 completed. In the early stages of the race, the number 55 Mazda made its way from 19th place to 3rd, overtaking all of the 3.5 litre prototypes. Hello, here we go. Simulate the start of the Le Mans race by getting the Mazda to at least 3rd place without going off track for more than 5 seconds within the first 2 laps. Have we got a big number of cars? We have. And obviously we've got the LMPs on there as well. Deary me. This is a big ask. Have we got to get to 3rd? Finish in at least 3rd. Okay. So again, Le Mans, another 2 laps. Whew. I see 5th and 4th, but 3rd is disappearing off into the distance there. Oh no, and that's a disaster. To be fair, I was on the wrong side. I was on the wrong side. So I've got 3 cars to overtake. Oh dear, that Jag. Blimey. Oh. Another mistake. That's 2 mistakes made on this lap. I'm going to get him. There we go. Into 5th. Might get 4th as well. Then again, I might not. Oh. Disaster. Pushing too hard. Probably didn't need to do that. I've only got 2 cars to get. And a lap on Le Mans is 3 minutes, so... Oh. So I'm making this hard work. To be fair, 4th and 3rd are still in view, so we're not... It's not a complete disaster, but I could have already been in 3rd, I reckon. Oh, oh. Keep pushing. You can do this. There you go. Right on the tail of the Jag now. There you go, into 4th. 3rd has disappeared, but I can just see them just in the distance there. There we go. 3rd in sight, 1 more lap to go. I'll take a breather because it's getting a bit too exciting here. Anderson Piloto Gamer says hello. Hello, welcome back. Good to see you again. Phantom 420 says, after a long time, indeed it is, sir, but welcome back nevertheless. Frog Mish Newpool says, tilt control off is much better. You should try it. I just like the idea of it pretending to be a race car, and this is my steering wheel. But thank you very much for the information. I might do it, I might not. Lord Night Moon says hello. Hello back. And Frog Miss Newpool is obviously going to give lots of advice. It says the Mulsanne corner, braking point just before the third board. Very good. I think I'm doing all right though. But thank you very much. All right, we're in position. We're in striking position. There we go. And that's the correct position. Finish at least third, so I will finish at least third. Although the Porsche thinks it can come back at me. There we go. Cleanly into third now. I'll just stay on the tail of second. I won't overtake. Got it. I was a little bit late there with my brakes. Just a little nudge, and nudging is racing apparently. Or is it rubbing? Or is it nudging? Can't remember. They both are anyway. Just take my time. Oh. Losing it a bit there. It's going to be a long final stage if it's Le Mans and it's multiple laps. There we go. Car needs servicing. It's instant and it's free. There we go. Goal 2 completed. So goal 3. The 787B pushed past expectations, reaching a top speed of 205 miles per hour. Recreate this by hitting a top speed not of 205 miles per hour, but of 223 miles per hour. How is that replicating the same situation? That makes no sense whatsoever. While coming at least third within 3 minutes, 20 seconds, and without going off track. Well, at least it's only one lap. Recreate the speed of 205 miles per hour by doing it at 500 miles per hour. Makes perfect sense. Uzul asks, what's the next car you're getting? The honest answer to that is I don't know. I will be upgrading a car fully next week, that's for sure. But in terms of brand new cars, I don't think I'm going to get a brand new car until the next release. So 13.6, which comes out on, I think on, let's have a look. Is it Tuesday is it the 22nd? 26th? Sorry, well, Monday the 25th, Tuesday the 26th will be my first live stream in the new version. And I'm pretty sure there'll be a car to win. So that'll be the next one I win. Right, let's give this a go. So you can see there, the recommended PR is 85.6. I do have the car at 86.0. You can obviously do it with a lot less upgrades. But this is what I've got the car at. I already own the car. Let's give it a go. Reach a top speed of 223 miles per hour and place at least third. Makes no sense if you're trying to replicate a top speed of 205 miles per hour. But what do I know? And place at least third. Now it says within a time, so I'm just putting my foot down now. And it's at night time, which always makes it harder. Just a little bit of rubbing there. Just apparently rubbing is racing. Saw that in a film once. Right, 2, 2, 2, 3. This is a big ask. Not going to do it, am I? Okay. Well, I might. There we go. Look at that. Okay, objective 1 completed. Three minutes 20. Okay, we're through that one. I could have braked a little bit later there, never mind. Plenty of time. We're doing okay. Under a minute to go. Might be a bit close. Without going off track. Ooh. Alright, this is going to be touch and go. Yeah, it is, you know. Ooh. Oh, we're alright. With 1 second to go. There we go. Whew! So Ozil says usually cars take around $2 million and 600 to 700 gold to own, right? Generally speaking, how I look at it, if a car costs 1,000 gold, then to win it normally requires around 400 to 500 gold to upgrade it to the right level to win, and obviously R dollars or the equivalent if it's a motorsports of M dollars. So that's normally how I approach how much I'm going to have to upgrade a car to win it if it's in an event. If it's 1,000 gold, it's probably going to cost me 400 to 500 gold in terms of upgrades to win. It's not a steadfast rule, but it's a general rule. So if, like for example, this car is 800 gold to buy, so typically it would have cost to upgrade to free across the board in terms of gold round about 400, maybe a little bit less. That's how I tend to approach it. But we won't know until the next release, because there are no cars for me to win, unfortunately, in this release now. Right, there we go. So that's another completion. That's, I believe, goal 3 completed. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. As a flashback event, it's going pretty well. Going a lot better than what I thought it would. At the 22nd hour, the number 55 Mazda took first place after the lead car was forced to pit with mechanical problems. The Mazda would stay in the lead for the remainder of the race. So let's see that. Now. Win after tailgating within 24 yards. That's a big ask. For 60 seconds, then stay in first for 90 uninterrupted seconds. Good grief, that is a big ask. Hold on a second. Tag out with him and win. Right, well, I might as well get to second. No, hadn't I? So that's third, that's second. Again, to be fair, I don't think this is too big a deal. It's just, again, 2 laps is long. We've got the making of the Jag, but you see how quick it is there. There we go. He's pushing away. There we go. Only at 30 seconds. So again, now I can look at it, is it'll take 1 lap to do the 60 seconds and then another lap to do the 90 seconds. Oh, messed that up. No. Oh, what a mess up. What an absolute mess up there. Oh, I'm making the right mess for this now. Disaster. Absolute disaster. If I'm not careful, I'm going to have 90 seconds left. At least it says not going off track, so I know what to do. I can get this done. So it's quite hard to follow a car that's actually got so much more acceleration than you, but there is enough in the first lap to get 60 seconds. Right, now watch this. Yes, it's a little bit cheeky, but I've got this done. Oh. Here we go. Cheek personified coming up. Had to do it. Right, so we're in the lead. It allowed us to go off track. There was no off track shenanigans. Now I've just got to keep ahead for 90 seconds. Okay, there we go, 40 seconds. Now you might go, yeah, but it's going off track. Yeah, well they turned the cars up to 11 when they needed them to be aggressive. So what they do to us, we give back to them. There we go, that is 90 seconds done. Will it end the race after I've hit 90 seconds? No, I've got to complete it. Ooh. So this is goal 4. One more goal after this, and we've been racing for just over an hour. We're doing all right here. We're doing okay. And now that I'm not under pressure, driving's a little bit better. There we go, that is goal 4 completed. Ozil says that's exactly what I would have done. Very good, that's what I like to hear. I'm not reinventing the wheel, I'm simply reusing it. Alright, car needs servicing. We've still got free and instant servicing. Must be close to running out though. That is goal 4 completed. One more goal left. So, goal 5 on stage 8. The reliability of the number 55 Mazda 787B won the day. Only 12 cars managed to finish the race, with one 3.5 litre among them. Ooh. Honour Mazda's victory by winning a final lap without going off track. or finish at least third in all 3 events. Here we go. So what do we think this one is? Do we think it's buggy and we've got to complete all 3? Or do we think we'll be able to complete just 1? Win one of these events without going off track for more than 1 second, or come at least third. And we're currently 6. Now we're 4. What do we reckon? Bug or no bug? I'm going to say bug. Okay, up into third. Second. And Zoe's in the lead. And she's got the same car as me, I think. So we should be alright here. I'm on the wrong side. Oh, there we go. That's a bit lucky. Sneaks through into first. Ahmed has got second place from Zoe, but I'm a good 100 yards ahead of him, so just need to bring this home and then find out if I've got to do the other 2 or not. Who knows? There we go. Oh, it's shown it as completed. How about that? How about that? So there we go. Flashback event completed. No car won, as we already own it. I will service this car now, though. There we go. And look at that. That is goal 5 completed. Stage 8 complete. The rewards are, oh, we've got some gold and some VP and apparently some R dollars on top of some R dollars. So there we go. Woo! I've been holding all my hype in. Could you tell? So as not to psych you out, but now, yay! That was amazing, and I'm not the only one who thinks so. Thank you to Darsh Kachia 07 for subscribing. Very much appreciated. I can see smiles all around. Eric, Ahmed and the secret society, whose name we can't pronounce. Even Michael's cracked a smile, and why wouldn't he? The 787B's yours. Oh, let me read that again. I think I got that right. The 787B's is yours now, and we're all a part of its legendary history. I'm not so sure about that. Oh, another subscription. Colleen has subscribed. Thank you very much. And there we go. That is the completion of that event. So, to be fair, that wasn't too bad. An hour, 14 minutes. So let's just have a quick look at the car. As I said, I've already owned it. Now, the first thing to note is, if you were to buy this car, advice, please don't, is that it would cost you an absolute fortune. It's 800 gold to buy. Now, I have a little bit more than upgraded it to free across the board, but I think if you just did it to free across the board, and obviously Group A players can do it with a lot less, it's about 400 gold in terms of cost. Not entirely sure in terms of our dollars, but you're in the 1.7 million mark ish. So it's not a particularly cheap car, and being a motorsport, it's not in many series. To be fair, this is one of the better ones. It's in 2. So let's have a look at both of those series. So one of those series I've got at 100%. What are the other cars in that series? You see, it's not even the best car. The best car in that series is the Mercedes-Benz C11. And as you can see from there, it's also got an exclusive series. So again, at some point in the past, that car would have had a discount, and I'll have upgraded it. So that's the first series, 100%. But, you know, if you haven't got that series open, the car will open it. You'll earn a bit of gold, probably taking it to as high as maybe 50% or 75%. What's in the other series? It looks like just the car on its own, yes. And at 86, I don't know what was the minimum. Does it say what the minimum PR was? No. Maybe it hasn't got a minimum PR. No, there we go. So, it does open a series. Not entirely sure what you win in terms of gold. So, 2 series available. One you can complete with it. The other one, not so sure. Is it worthwhile doing? I'd say only if you've got spare gold and spare R dollars. It's not a cheap car at 800 gold. But it is a good car to drive. It's fun to drive. Right, there we go. Now I have got some requests. Let's have a look. So, Dr. Car Free. Oh, Enrico Deans enters the chat and says, nice. Dr. Car Free says, hey, greetings, hello. Sorry to ask, but are you an oldie, like from the 2015 version of the game? Well, I guess I am an oldie. I've been playing it since the beginning. I did put it down for a couple of years, but yes, that's why I have quite a collection of cars in my garage. I prefer road collection to motorsports. Road collection, I've got 324 out of 326. On a side note, my road collection has gone up to 82%, but only 18% from getting to 100. Now, one of the guys in the chat, Ozor, says, can you race with the Bolide after this? I want to see it. Well, let's have a look. Let's see what it's like. So you're on about the Bugatti Bolide. What is the Bugatti Bolide known for? Apparently being the fastest car in this game. So let's have a look. There it is. Not that one. Wait for it. Wait for it to come up on screen. There we go. Look at that. And as you can see, I've got that car upgraded to 100%. That's a bit of a monster, that one. So let's have a look. It's in only 2 seasons. Ironically, season 1, I think it's in a race all on its own. Yeah, there we go. So what are we going to do? We're not doing the Bugatti circuit. We want something a little bit more fun. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. Laguna Seca. So there's a reason why I'm doing this, and you'll see why. You want to see a car fly? Let's show you a car flying. Oh, oh. Not a good start. Okay, so you can see how fast it is. I'm way behind where I should be. I should be at 14th by this point, but never mind. Let's see how we get on. Oh, 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 oh. Right. Let's see if we can get this car to fly. Whee! Oh dear. So obviously I'm not taking this seriously, so I'm probably not going to win it, although I reckon I could. Let's have a look. Oh. There we go. Right, so do you know what I'm going to do? Let's let everyone pass. Let's build up a gap, and then we can do the flying bit a little bit properly now. You ready? Here we go. Yeah, some serious flying cars there. So that section I find is the best place. If you want to see a car fly in the game, that's where you do it. And if you can do it so you spin round at the same time, it's crazy. Right, now that we've got 3 laps to do, let's see where we can finish. Probably won't win it, but it doesn't matter, it's just a bit of fun. You probably want to have a look inside. I'll see if I can do that as well. See what it's like inside. I'll do that when I'm on the start-finish straight. Yeah, it's a bit ugly inside, but hey, you're not buying it for looks, you're buying it for craziness. Just look at the speed of this car, it's crazy. I'm actually not making much headway on the cars in front of me though, so Not sure how I'm only in 16th, but I am. Doesn't look like I'm going to even finish in the top 10 at the moment. But it's just a bit of fun. Whee! It's like we're riding roller coasters. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh, 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 oh. 13th, dearie me, a bit disappointing. But it wasn't about the win, it was just about having a bit of a fun and a drive out. But this car is absolutely crazy. There you go, 10th place. Oh dear. One more time. One more time. Whoa. Into 9th. We're in the top 10. There we go. So Dr. Carl Free says, I was checking and I discovered the game doesn't count a few $R that you win, but it makes a visual problem in the balance. Okay, never seen that myself, but fair enough. Druba Dutter says, hello Guardian. Hello back, Druba Dutter. Welcome along. Ozil says, if you like this car, is it worth buying it? No, because it's expensive. Seriously, don't buy it. Just stop buying things. Stop buying cars that cost you gold. You've got to win them, and you have to win this. And it is very, very expensive. Even when this car has a discount on it, it's expensive. I understand you probably want it because it's crazy, but it is even more crazy in terms of how much it costs. Ozil also asks, is this grey metallic colour your favourite? I have seen you doing this to most of the maxed out cars. Well, you see, that's it. That's you're answering your own questions. So the reason why all the cars have the chrome metallic black colour is that is my livery to show that the car has been maxed out. You'll also notice car needs servicing. Let's service it. You'll also notice if I go into the car, and this will be the same for the majority of them, into the rims, I've also changed the rims as well on the car. So it's the Blaze rims in the racing section. Now the Blaze rims, I believe, were a rim that you could win sometime in the past in Real Racing 3. So I just think it looks quite nice, stands out. I did previously have purple, but we've moved away from that now. So Ozil says, I want to own a car that costs 400 plus like butter. That goes 400 plus like butter. But all are expensive and I have to wait for decades for flashbacks. Well, you do have to wait for a flashback. You may be lucky in getting a limited series. And it won't be decades, but it could be years. But you can last, I'm sure. You think I've got all these cars overnight? It's taken years. It's taken years. Why? If you look at it, the last 4 seasons alone, I mean, that's probably taken, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe. It's a long time. But, you know, we're doing all right. 82% completion. I've still got a few more races to do. And we will be back on this tomorrow. So if we have a look at what have we got planned tomorrow, it will be racing in multiple series. But there are no motorsports. It is, at the moment, just road collection. So we've got the online multiplayer tournament, so we'll come back to that and have a go at that. In addition, if I select, if I select that, does it then show up there? No. In addition, Season 4. So on Tuesday, I attempted to complete the Taycan collection, but only finished 4th. So we will be racing this car in 2 series tomorrow. The Taycan collection and the online multiplayer tournament. Hopefully taking the Taycan collection to 100% and earning some additional gold. In addition, if we go to a road collection and into exclusive series, we've got 2 exclusive series to race in tomorrow. The Mercedes AMG GT Black Series, fingers crossed, we can take that to 100% and earn 40 gold. And the Koenigsegg Jesko, fingers crossed again, we can take that to 25% and earn 10 gold. In addition, we've got the time trial competition. I did manage to get to see. I can't see me getting much better, but we'll have another go. It is with the Jesko. And you know, for the first time, I believe, I've got all 3 cars. And not only have I got all 3 cars, but they're fully upgraded. And look, you can see there's a little clue as to how I know they're upgraded. And it is the livery, other than the fact that it says fully upgraded, of course. But, you know, it's one of those things. Ozil says, are you done for today? Yes, I think we're going to call it a day there. We've been streaming for an hour and a half. It's a little bit shorter than normal. Tomorrow's, I think, will be a little bit longer. Ozil asks, do you have the Jesko Absolute 2? Yes, I'm afraid I do. So if we go to Road Collection, and if we go to, I don't think it's in Season 4. I think it's in Season 3. There we go. Let's go Jesko. We've got both the Jesko and the Absolute. Which is the better car? The Absolute for sure. Yeah. To be fair, neither of them are brilliant in terms of overall balance. But both are fun to drive. There we go. Right. Okay. So that's the end of racing today. I did complete the flashback event for, can't even remember what it was called now. What was it called? There we go. Path of Defiance with the MAZDA 787B. I had already owned it. I tell you now, if you don't own it, it's not a cheap car to win. It's a little bit on the expensive side. So you probably need to make sure you've got at least 2 million of our dollars available. And I'd say make sure you've got at least 500. I mean, again, in terms of how I approach these things, I always make sure I've got 1,000 gold. And I mean, I haven't got a problem with our dollars now, but 4 to 5 million, you've then got a safety net to make sure you win that car that you start. What you don't want to be doing is starting an event and then realizing you can't upgrade it before that timer counts down. It's a big issue. You don't want you falling into those sort of mistakes. I know most of you don't. But yeah, just a little bit of a warning there. Right, okay, there we go. End of racing for today. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate all the feedback, all the comments. It's always very nice. If you did enjoy the racing today, I would be grateful if you could give it a like. Appreciate all of those that already have. Thank you very much. If you like this sort of content, as we've just seen on screen, a couple of you have already, please subscribe to the channel, The Fifth Guardian on YouTube, or follow The Fifth Guardian on Rumble. Okay, with that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. But until then, thank you and goodbye.